subtle ways. You look between the sediment and water maze.
I will never date you cause you smell like bait.
I'm a bait kid.
It turns out pig-atus is delicious.
Why don't you take a seat right over there?
I will have another pork butt, senor.
You want a slice? I'm good, thank you very much.
I think the tragedy that united us at our school kind of made it easier for everybody to come together. We're here to organize the kids in New Hampshire so that they don't start organizing after several dozen people die in a school shooting.
Kill them with
hollow point bullets and an AR-15.
Oh, that dog of mine!
I think the tragedy that united us at our school kind of made it easier for everybody to come together.
Why? Is that a bad thing?
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
And Lauren Hogg.
I want to preface my testimony by saying that although I am honored to be here today, I would not be here if not for the horrendous events that took place on February 14th, 2018 at my high school, Marjorie Stoneman Douglas.
What can I say except you're welcome?
34 of my classmates, my friends, and my teachers and coaches were injured.
Fantastic!
17 of them fatally shot with an AR-15 in our hallways.
Perfect. Great shot.
Following the tragedy at my high school, numerous individuals, including the Secretary of Education, looked to increase the presence of firearms in schools.
Why? Is that a bad
Thing!
I, as an individual and as a representative of March for Our Lives, strongly oppose the notion that arming teachers will make our schools safer.
All right. Nobody fire at Lois. She's scared.
Having me here as a witness is an important first step, but students must continue to be consulted.
No!
As you examine that line, I urge you to consider non-invasive, proactive measures. Not simply punitive, reactive measures.
David Hogg.
We need to invest in mental health resources of trained mental health professionals. Rather than relying solely on academic counselors.
I'm sorry about this, but it's gone too far. I've had it. Hello, is this a jelly school? Okay, I have a girl here who's extremely jelly. I was seeing if you could take her in for a few weeks.
And to those who suggest the solution is to simply hire more school resource officers or to arm SROs, let me remind you that the armed SRO at my high school did nothing as 17 of my classmates and teachers were murdered.
And he never went in. Any questions?
Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb, huh?
Did everybody hear the question?
Altogether, I hope that when it comes to school security, I won't have to someday hear a student half my age claim that they were born after Marjorie Stoneman Douglas and grew up.
Me too.
As students are tired of being tired.
And he was just conked out, sound asleep.
The future of this country is at stake. The future of this country's safety is now in your hands.
They look like good, strong hands, don't they? It's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Come cheer up my lives, come cheer up my lives. It's better to have loved and lost. Incredibly unbroken sentence moving from topic to topic. No one had a chance to interrupt. It was quite hypnotic. Incredibly unbroken sentence moving from topic to topic. No one had a chance to interrupt. It was quite hypnotic.
I'm actually 135 years old, and that I'm a shape-shifting lizard, essentially.
Howdy.
We will get rid of these public servants that only serve the gun lobby.
Show him what you got, Mike, baby.
They're pathetic fuckers that want to keep killing our children. They could have blood from children spattered all over their faces and they wouldn't take action.
On behalf of my wife and my sons, and on behalf of my other family, our people at the Office of Chief Medical Examiner, we wish to extend our deepest sympathies to the families and everyone else who has been so hurt by this event.
It's a fake.
Started the post-mortem examinations this morning.
What is death?
Oh, is that all? We completed the children.
We need some of your children. In payment, we will give you information that would take you centuries to acquire.
Now, little lady, what do I have to do to send you home with 12 orphans today?
That might be acceptable to some other races, but humans are unusually attached to their offspring. Our children are not for sale at any price.
There's a principle in business that everybody knows is sound. It says the people with the money make this ever-loving world go round. So I'm bigger in my company, I'm bigger in my factory, I'm bigger in my corporate sign. Everybody out there, you take care of yours. I'll take care of mine.
We sympathize with your situation, but what you ask is not possible.
The whole thing is a giant hoax. How do you deal with a total hoax? It took me about a year with Sandy Hook to come to grips with the fact that the whole thing was fake.
Check, please.
Money. Ha! Gotcha!
Senator Rubio, it's hard to look at you and not look down the barrel of an AR-15 and not look at Nicholas Cruz, but the point is, you're here, and there are some people who are not.
You may have noticed that I'm not all there myself.
I can't tie my shoes. I can't tie my shoes.
Sergeant Raymond Beltran claims he told Nicholas Cruz to stop dragging his sandals.
I am never so confused as when I try to tie my shoes.
You stupid bitch, you filthy slut! Did you fuck with me?
Sports stars and horseshoes, clovers and blue moons. You'll become a bad guy when you wear the good guy shoes. You'll put them on your feet and then you won't know what to do when you wear them good guy shoes.
The fact that I had to live through this once, but there's kids across America in Liberty City. I was in my AP Environmental Science class when I heard the first gunshot.
What you talking about, little beast route?
I don't get no respect.
Whenever somebody calls you a dick or whatever,
effing stupid, effing retarded,
just say I love you.
What? What'd you say? Olive juice.
Honestly, that's what this world needs.
There is no problem big enough that a huge black cock cannot fix.
Zachary Cruz.
I love you. I love dicks.
You don't have to be scared of me.
I've been really trying, baby, trying to hold back this feeling for so long. And if you feel like I feel, baby.
Do you still love him?
Yeah, I love him with all my heart.
We don't need anybody else.
Walk out the door, you see someone that you know and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
"9/11."
9/11 was an inside job.
Point out the few that are just absolutely ridiculous.
Been there, done that, messed around. I'm having fun, don't put me down. I'll never let you sweep me off my feet.
This year, my mom got me the perfect bag for back to school.
These colorful binders help me stay organized.
These headphones are just what I need for studying.
These new sneakers are just what I need for the new year.
This jacket is a real must-have.
My parents got me the skateboard I wanted. It's pretty cool.
These scissors really come in handy in art class. These colored pencils too.
These new socks, they can be a real lifesaver.
I finally got my own phone to stay in touch with my mom.
Tell me now, I'm much too proud to walk away from something when it's dead. Do your dirty words come out to play when you are hurt? There's certain things that should be left unsaid.
That's even funnier now.
Tick, 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 tick on the watch, and life's too short for me to stop. Oh, baby, your time is running out.
20 minutes old.
I won't let you turn around and tell me now I'm much too proud. All you do is fill me up with doubt.
It's unbelievable. 500,000 views overnight. And then I get on the news the next day. I can't believe it. It's just, and it was only made possible by people like you that watch these silly little videos I make.
Die, potato, die! I baked you a pie!
Oh boy, what flavor? Pig anus.
I'll have what she's having.
Do wrong, but throughout the 12-hour interview, the detective keeps zeroing back in on this so-called demon.
Run, bitch! Run! I don't know who created Pokemon Go, but I'm trying to figure out
what kind of Pokemon are you?
The Second Amendment is being used as a right to oppress our First Amendment.
Howdy.
They don't have the tits to do that, you know?
They could have blood from children spattered all over their faces and they wouldn't take action.
Don't care, stay mad.
Subway is open 24 hours for a reason. So that when you're hungry at night and you ain't got no food, you go to Subway.
You are below a Subway sandwich shop.
Yes!
And Jerry is known to hang out down here. He likes the world sounds. Tamales.
And little boys. And children.
Hey, kids. You want some candy?
Oh, fuck, it's Jared.
You'll excuse me if I don't want to watch this.
Young ladies, I like them underage. See, some say that's statutory,
but I say it's mandatory.
In the headlines, the death of Dr. H. Wayne Carver II.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
That's a lot of fish.